And grandmom left and went to go to school. I decided to go downstairs with the baby and relax with the baby downstairs, change the scenery, get her out of the room. She's sleeping down inside of her jumper that's laying on the couch, and I'm sitting right next to her. She's sleeping very peacefully. She wakes up 2 hours later, she starts fussing and crying. I'm assuming, okay, me being the father, okay, she's either hungry or it's either time to change her. So the father's wish, I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm not going to disturb Mom. Mom, you do what you got to do. So I went and I changed my baby girl, and once I changed her, she still was fussy. So I said, okay, something's still not right. Is she hungry? Is she hot? It was this hot summer day, and one of the air conditioners didn't work. So I'm like, is she hot, maybe? Is she could be in some type of discomfort, or whatever the case may be. So I went to try to feed her. She didn't want to eat. So I'm like, okay, something's not right. So when she went to reach for me, she went to go reach, and her arm was like, it slowly came up, and like her other arm was just already out and extending, reaching for me. So I'm like, something's not right. So I went and I did the strength test. So I stuck my finger in her hand, and I told her to squeeze. And I said, baby girl, what's wrong?
How old is she at this time?
She's only 2 months, but she's able to, like, far as
how do you tell a 2-month-old to squeeze?
I don't, it's really hard to explain. It's like when you really got that bond, it's like when you talk to your child, or it's like, I don't know how you can really explain it, but it's like your child will do certain things and certain gestures and make certain type of movements to try to tell certain signs or tell things. And normally she's always used to being picked up all the time. So she always reaches for someone to pick her up when she's done. So when she went to go reach, I noticed something wasn't right. So I looked at her arm and I did the strength test. She squeezed my finger with her arm, and she had a lot of grip. It was strength. I'm like, okay. I had to do the test on the other arm. Same exact test. She went to grab my arm and she went to go squeeze. But
did you think there was something wrong before this day?
No. Nothing was wrong.
So you're just giving strength tests because she didn't lift her arm up?
Yes, because I felt as though something something wasn't right. Like, it's no way, like, possibly she could just not start moving her arm, or something could be like, it may be from the shoulder distortion when she had got stuck. Like, this could be a later complication.
Did you harm the child?
Never.
Did you drop the child?
Never.
She roll off the bed,
she rolled off the bed once, but
in your care?
Accident. Both of our care.
Were you there when the child rolled off the bed?
Yes. He sat her down to make her a bottle.
Can we see a picture where the child's... Is this from rolling off a bed?
No.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Okay.
I already know personally deep down in my heart that I would never do nothing to an innocent child.
What if your wife were to fail lie detector test today?
I'm furious. I'm gonna be highly upset and furious because the simple fact is like, I already know personally deep down in my heart that I would never do nothing to an innocent child. Nothing to
What about your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law, I mean, if she fails the test, I mean, I'd be kind of upset with the fact that you lied to me for all of these years.
When your child was newborn, did she spend alone time with
Everybody spent time with her.
Okay. Well, let's meet your mom, Shannon.
Somebody did something. I need to know.
Mom, what
happened
to my daughter, Mom? Like, I want to know.
I'm the mom here.
Know. Like,
I had to carry her for 9 months. I had to feel that pain.
You think I feel I gotta wake up not seeing my child, waking up
not
being
hearing
able
her
to
cry.
spend time taking my daughter to the park.
You was alone with her.
Nobody was alone. How was I alone?
It's not my
I'm
child.
Right here, not even 2 feet away.
It's not my child. But I know that high-pitched scream or wailing was not
a regular cry.
A regular cry.
It was a cry for help.
And I jumped and ran down to the hallway, and you was like this, soothing her. Yes.
What do you think?
Honestly, I have no idea.
As a father,
well, you have some idea.
I feel as though they know something, or there's something not being said. I wasn't home, but every time there was an incident...
Do you think that Michael hurt your grandchild?
100%, I cannot be sure.
Well, not 100%.
But I do have a smidgen of doubts.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I was in my room, and I heard an awful, like, high-pitched scream, and I ran down the hallway, and Michael had the baby, and the baby, you know, soothed down.
Did you say, what did you do?
And I said, what happened? And he said that's when she fell off the bed, and he was, you know, consoling her. And she quieted down. But that high-pitched scream, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a cry, you got to change the baby, but diaper or, you know, a bottle feeding. It was a high wailing. Like,
Now, your granddaughter's been taken away for 4 years.
yeah.
And you believe that has to do with you, with your van incident
Yep.
at the school?
Yep. 2005,
I sued.
I locked my kids in my van to protect them because of a racial issue at a school. And I reached out to the racial conflict line, the Office of Civil Rights, the bully hotline.
And because of that incident, your kids got taken away?
Yes, and I got them back. I dealt with my criminal case and got a year probation.
So you did something really bad and you got your kids back. But
Within a year.
Your daughter hasn't had her daughter for 4 years, and as soon as she gave birth to a son, they came in the hospital and they took that son away.
Yeah, and they didn't look to me for kinship care because 10 years ago in 2005,
Because
I
you're
didn't
insistent
know
they're not
I
going to
was
give you the
placed
kids.
on a registry.
What if either one of them fails their lie detector test?
If any one of them fails, I'm going to be devastated. If I'm able to clear, you know, and get everything resolved where I can get my grandkids out the system, depending on the legalities of it, I wouldn't allow you around the kid.
All right, Shannon, you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, do you know for sure who abused your granddaughter? You answered no. Did you cause any of your granddaughter's injuries by abusing her or using force? You answered no. Did you ever shake your granddaughter? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that you told the truth.
I love you.
Come here. I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love you.
I'm sorry.
I didn't even think it was you. It's your heart.
I'm glad that your name is clear.
I'm sorry I got lipstick on you.
I got nothing to hide.
I know.
Yeah, smoke
That's
a
when
little.
you took a lie detector test.
Like, that's my world.
And we asked you, do you know for sure who abused your daughter? You answered no. Did you cause any of your daughter's injuries by abusing her or using force? You answered no. Did you ever shake your daughter? You answered no. And the results for your life